It is a review and giveaway time. I am going to be reviewing the Medela Quick Clean Micro Steam Bags. All I gotta say is I love them. They are just incredible. They're perfect for travel. The situation I have is that my bottles are... What are you laughing at? My bottles are very wide-based, and unfortunately they can't fit in the bag, but by the time I get them in this sterilizer, none of my nipples fit. So, hence why I use this bag. It's amazing. It only takes 3 minutes. That sterilizer takes 9. I kind of like the 3 minutes better. But the best thing I love about this bag is that you can put anything that you want to sterilize in here. Except for like your teething rings that you know are going to melt. It has to be microwave safe. I mean, but any sterilizer is microwave safe. But they are just, I mean, I'm like speechless because I just love them. So anyway, as you guys know from my vlogs, I cannot breastfeed anymore. These are more geared towards breastfeeding products and breast pumping products because you know, it's Medela. Medela makes a lot of that stuff, but you can put nipples in there, nipple rings, pacifiers, I mean, anything that you need to sterilize. Breast pumping, every single breast pumping product that you need to sterilize can go in this bag. And like I said before, it fits up to 20 items. But the thing I love about Moose is that you can use each bag up to 20 times. That is a lot. Each box comes with 5 of these bags, which means that you can sterilize a total of 100 times in one box, obviously. But I know I sterilize every day, so that's 100 days worth of sterilizing you get in one box, and they're not expensive. When I do buy these, they are, I think $7.99 or $8.99, anywhere between $7 and $10 for the box, but to be honest with you, that's not bad. You figure that lasts you 100 days if you sterilize once a day. So anyway, this, they have all these instructions on the back of what to do, so you don't need to go thumbing in the box for the instruction box or for the instruction booklet, and it's not hard. I mean, it's all detailed on there what you need to do. And I'll just give you a quick run around. You simply just pour 2 ounces of water in the bag, put all your stuff in, and then when you put it in the microwave, I can't even talk today. When you put it in the microwave, you stick it upright, and then once it's done, I mean, and it has even the wattage on here, how much you're supposed to put it in. For example, the basic microwave is between 800 and 1100 watts, so you can put that in for 3 minutes. Some people have really weak microwaves, which you put it in for 5 minutes, and some have really powerful microwaves, which this would be done in 1.5 minutes, which is just crazy. So anyway, they do tell you to use oven mitts when you take this out because it's super, super hot, but if you're used to steaming vegetables in a bag in your microwave, you know that you will burn your hand on something that's hot. So anyway, the only thing that you have to do when you're done pulling this out of the... What are you laughing at, my buddy? When you pull it out of the microwave, there's a little hole here. I don't know if you can see that, but my fingers through it. You leave this shut, and then you would pour the excess water out and let your products cool for a couple minutes. Now, I know just from personally that when I sterilize things, I do not like to leave them in the sterilizer for too long because then you really mess up the whole sterilizing process because then you're letting it sit in the water and all that other stuff. So you just let it cool for a couple minutes, you take your stuff out, let it dry, put it all together, then you're done. I mean, this really is a simple, quick process. And what I was talking about, the traveling, is for a personal story of mine. We just recently went to Atlanta, and for some reason, I was not thinking, and I should have brought these, but I didn't. So I brought this big old one, and the microwave in the hotel was so small that I couldn't fit that in there. So I just had to take the chance of just washing his bottles by hand and you know, hoping that he didn't get sick. And I'm not saying this is why he got sick, but he did end up getting sick that whole vacation was because, I mean, not because me not sterilizing bottles, but he did end up getting sick. Anyway, that's besides the fact. So I'm going to show you a clip real quick of how I use it, just to give you an idea, you know, and even if you don't want to win this product for yourself, this is great for anybody, any family member that you know that could use this. So let me show you the clip real quick. Okay, so I just washed all my bottles, and as you can see, my bottles are already in my larger sterilizer. And there's Connor talking. Hi, Connor. Say hello. No, I just want to have fun driving my car. I just want to have fun. Anyway, okay, so my larger bottles are in my smaller bottles that I love to use are in my larger sterilizer. And here are all the functioning pieces to my bottle. So, I am going to put those pieces in the Medela Quick Clean Microsteam bag. And like I said before, all the directions are on the back if you've never used it before. Okay, now that that is done, I just wanted to say something real quick because I forgot to tell you before that the reason why this part of my nipple is in this container and not in here is because, let me see if I can find one. Okay, here's one. If these are touching anything, they get melted and deformed, and it has nothing to do with the Medela bag, and it has nothing to do with this sterilizer. It has to do with the quality of the bottles, and they did not make, for some reason, these microwavable safe. So they cannot touch anything or they will start to melt and all that. So I always put them in here with that. But here's the filled bag with all my nipples, my rings, my pacifiers, and I don't know if you can see, but there still was plenty of room. So let's get that in the microwave real quick. I'm going to do the Medela first. Okay. Now, there is 2 ounces of water at the bottom, and this is a brand new bag. So as you can see, there's a check box after each use, so then you know how many times you've actually used it, which is great because I have a terrible memory. I still have baby brain even though it's 5 months later. Okay. Alright, so we're going to wait for that and we'll be right back. Alright, so the Medela bag is done and it is very hot. They say to use oven mitts, but if you just grab it from the top right here like I did, and ouch, it just popped open, so it kind of burnt my hand. So yes, please have caution. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, don't mind my sink, I need to do some more dishes, but I'm going to pour the excess water out of the side of the bag. And there you have it, your sterilized bottles, and they are very hot. I don't know if you can see, probably not, the steam is coming out of there, so I do have a little special little tool that I grab everything out. So I'm going to let those sit for 1 second. Put those right there on the towel, and I'm going to pop my other ones in the microwave. Okay, now, these have to go in for 9 minutes. So I'm going to let that cook and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so now the sterilizer is done and looks like everything came out okay. This was everything that fit inside the one bag, and it was 23 items. Not 20, but 23. And it still had plenty of room for it to fit more. So now I'm just going to take these out and dry them on the towel with everything else, and then I'll fold this back up and stick it inside the sterilizer for the next time. Alright, now I'm going to tell you how you can win the Medela Quick Clean Microsteam bag yourself. Alright, so now that you saw saw how the product actually works firsthand. I'm going to give you the details on how to win it, and I believe that you really should try to win this, because if you have never used this before, you definitely want to try it. I think it's just so much quicker, so much easier. Unfortunately, my bottles are so big that I can't fit them in the bag, and that's why I still use that big old bulky one. But all my nipples, you saw all my nipples, all my rings, all my pacifiers, everything that I needed to sterilize fit in here, and it got done in 3 minutes. So what you have to do to win my review and giveaway is that, first of all, you have to be a subscriber to me, and that's just a given. But the only other thing that I'm asking you to do, and with the company, the company didn't mind, so the only other thing I'm asking you to do is that you need to recommend another friend to my YouTube page, and you can do that by just commenting me and telling me which friend you recommended. Whether or not they subscribe, that's, their prerogative, and I really hope they do, but, just tell a friend to subscribe to me, and be a subscriber yourself, and you will have the chance to win the Medela Quick Clean Steam Bag. And also, I will go to random.org when I decide to close the review and giveaway, and that's how the winner will be picked, so it's fair. And when the winner is picked, you will have 2 days to notify me with your information. So, yeah. Alright guys, oh yeah, and just to let you know that next week I'm having another review and giveaway on, oh, it's so cute, you're going to love it. But anyway, so yeah, check in with me next week as well for another review and giveaway.